Hey, what's going on YouTube? BD Kane 721. Happy Wednesday morning, 16th of August. Hope everybody's doing well. I am squeezing in my last video of this week because I'll be out of town starting tomorrow. And I wanted to get this in because I wanted to update everybody on my 2023 Topps Chrome Purple Speckle set and how it's coming along. My list over here that's sitting in my binder shows me that I have 83 cards out of the 220 that I've either purchased or traded for. And only about 70 of them are in hand now. The other ones are still coming, or they're sitting over in my COM-C inventory, which will sit there for pretty much the entire season until I'm ready to have them shipped out to me. But I do have a small stack here of cards that have come in the last week or so. I have one really good rookie to show you at the end, so stick with me here. Alex Bregman, CJ Abrams, Simeon Wood Richardson, Matthew Liberatore, Josh Bell, Ketel Marte, John Gray, Mitch Haniger, Shane Bieber, I think that's pronounced Lennon Sosa, Mike Yastrzemski, Shintaro Fujinami, which is the card I got from JT from my last video, if you watch that, Josh Smith, Max Fried, Luis Arise, and I did get the Mike Trout in, so I'm happy about that, and Michael Grove. So that's the little small stack of cards, plus one more, which I'll talk about right now. I have taken a very different approach to collecting this set this year, and for any of you that have followed me over the years, you might have noticed that. I've mentioned it already, that I'm trying to get the hot rookies right up front, which means I'm spending a little bit more money than I would like to be spending here up front with the set collecting, but I'm knocking them off the list so I won't have to wait for later. There's a lot of advantages to doing it. The major disadvantage is you're kind of paying the premium for the cards right up front, and you're hoping that these rookies do pan out. If you wait a significant amount of time, you may end up paying a lot less. The best example over the last few years is probably Luis Robert. His cards were really off the chart expensive back in 2020, but nowadays you can pick his cards up pretty easily because he just hasn't panned out the way he was expected to. And that could be true for a lot of these rookies. I've already got the Corbin Carroll. Here on the first page of the binder, you see Gunnar Henderson is there. And I brought in the third big guy of the set, and that's Adley Rutschman. So I was really excited to get this. Obviously, I had to pay up for it. Another one of those aggressive bidding auctions for card number 1 in the set. But excited to still have that here in the set. And we'll be looking to add more. I do have a couple of other bigger cards coming in that I paid a little bit more than I should. The MVP candidates are also a little bit more expensive than they normally are, so just the way it is. So what I'm going to do is going to fast forward me putting these cards into the binder so you don't have to suffer through that, and let's get started. Here we go. Okay guys, that's it. I'm gonna have to be careful with Adley Rutschman here on the first spot. A lot of people say that when you have binders like this, those cards on the inside of the page can sometimes get damaged. But that's it. The binder is looking really awesome. The cards are just starting to fill in the pages, and it's starting to really pop with all that color. Hope you like that. And I will be back probably sometime late next week. I'll be out of town for several days, and I just won't have time to get back to the collection for a bit. So have a great rest of your week and a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon. See ya.